What is good, everybody? Welcome in. If you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're watching on replay, make sure you say replay down in the chat below. We got 17 orders going out the door this morning, all of which sold yesterday and then into today. So we'll be packing those up. Give it a minute or two for everybody to join in. If you're watching us on replay, if you're just joining in, let me know how your sales were yesterday. What'd you sell? What was your best sale? All that good stuff. Drop it in the chat. Let me know. What's up, Coco? Slide you guys over so I can read that chat. Good morning, Third Hand Thrifter. I have a question. What's your question? By the way, no live thrift today, obviously. We're going to do some thrifting tomorrow, so we decided not to do any live thrifting today. So no thrift store today. Next week. Well, we will be probably filming a YouTube video tomorrow, so that should be fun. Would you sell to a person on eBay with no feedback? Yes, I would. A lot of those people with no feedback are people that are buying off Google. So if they're doing Google searches and they find your item through Google search and they don't have an eBay account, they can still purchase on eBay as a guest and they won't have any feedback. Are you sick? No, I just woke up a little bit ago, so I always have a stuffy nose when I wake up. What's up, Sophia? You only thrift one store, not all the time. We're going to a different store tomorrow, but every week we go to the same store on Wednesday. How can you protect yourself? eBay has protections for you, so you shouldn't have any issues with that. If you sell to them and for some reason they're a scammer, eBay will back you. So don't worry about that. I sold the Tracksmith shirt within 3 hours. Let's go. I told you it was a good brand. I learned that one from Surf's Up. He got negative feedback removed instantly since they sent me a feedback extortion message. Let's go, Mr. Krabs. Let's go. Who do you use again to relist? I use Autoposher to delist and relist for me. I have a link in my bio to sign up. You'll get $5 off the first month. For cross listing, I use List Perfectly. The same person is lowballing me on Posh. Oh, okay. They just want your item probably. Just stay high. Stay high on that one. I'm coming down this Saturday to hit red, white, blue. Nice. Friday is the best day because that's when they mark tags down 75%. One of the tags will be 75, but you'll still probably find some stuff on Saturday. Thanks for sharing your knowledge. No problem. Good morning, Tammy. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Whole bunch of people here. I have 17 orders going out the door. We'll talk about them. I have a really, really good one. If you missed my Instagram post, my Instagram story, you have no clue what I sold this morning, but it's a crazy sale. We're going to be packing that one up on live, so make sure you hang out. Do you cross-list eBay to Whatnot? No, I don't do any cross-listing from eBay to Whatnot. Whatnot is all fresh inventory, and most of it's consignment now, so we don't have to. What's up, Skittles? No red, white, and blue this morning? No red, white, and blue this morning. We decided not to go because we're going to go sourcing tomorrow, and we're going to go visit Buried today. So with all that, we got to pick up the kids early, yada, yada, yada. We're like, nah, let's not go sourcing today. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First up, we're going to ship out some Mercari orders. First Mercari sale are these men's Adriano Goldschmied jeans. We picked these up for $25 is what I paid for these. They sold for $64 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. I make $23.39. These are going to go Ground Advantage because this person lives in North Carolina, so it's cheaper to ship Ground Advantage. Give me 1 second. I got to grab some packing supplies. There we go. Almost forgot my packing supplies. How am I going to ship without any envelopes? Can you take us thrifting with you tomorrow? The place I'm going to, I don't have any service, so that's why we're going to film a YouTube video instead. So you're going to have to wait for that one. And you're going to have to wait 2 weeks because it's going to take me 2 weeks to edit that video. So how's Ground Advantage different from priority shipping? It's pretty much the same. The only difference with Ground Advantage is it stays on the ground. It doesn't go in the sky. So it gets shipped by truck instead of by air. So that's the big difference. You still get $100 of insurance with it. It just takes like a day or two longer to get delivered, but it's cheaper. For example, this one would have been, it wasn't that big of a difference on these. This would have been $6.95 to ship. If it was priority, it's $6.85 to ship Ground Advantage, and it pretty much gets there in the same amount of time. Check out Marshall's for Ed Hardy jeans. I purchased 2 of the loose for $26. Sold a pair within a couple hours posting. Yeah, I seen those Ed Hardy jeans a couple weeks ago. I might go back and look for some. I know a couple stores that have them. but they were too expensive, full price. I have to wait for them to go on clearance. What's up, Manny? Good morning from Florida. What's up? No problem, Maddie. Next up, we got a pair of figs. These are a pair of figs pants. Picked these up for $6. Sold them for $19. So we only made $4.72. This is a Kayla pickup. This is like when we were picking up a lot of figs. Now we're pretty selective on figs. These were an extra small. So if these were a bigger size, they would have sold for like 25, maybe 30. But these are an extra small. So we're making a little bit of profit. It's bread and butter sale, but probably won't pick these up in extra small anymore. How do you deal with nasty buyers? Just want to complain. So there's always going to be people that want to complain. I mean, welcome to the internet too. Just go to Facebook. There's like a million of those people on there. But sometimes you just got to ignore them. So that's what I do. If they're really upset and they just keep messaging you, block them. Easy peasy fix. Do you ship internationally on eBay? Yes, I use the international shipping program when I ship on eBay. All right, next sale is a really good sale. Somebody was asking about the Doc Martens behind me the other day when I was on live. So one of them sold. These chunky Doc Martens right here. I picked these up retail arbitrage for $74.89. They sold for $150 over on Poshmark. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I made $40.61, and they sold in less than a week. Actually, they sold in exactly a week. We picked them up last Wednesday. So there you go. Doc Martens, these were called the Gilana Max. I guess when they have the chunky wedge, they're called the Max. But yeah, that's one of 4 that sold that I picked up at this store. Pretty sure the other ones are going to sell before the end of the month. What's up?
It's signing up.
Oh. Why did it sign you out?
I have no idea. It's really weird.
Hang on. Hold on, chat. There you go. You're back on. Do you sell Ralph Lauren? Yes, I do. I sold a ton of Ralph Lauren yesterday. Were they listed on all platforms? Yeah, they were listed on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. They sold on Poshmark for $150. I knew these would sell on Poshmark. I had a feeling that these would sell on Poshmark. So this actually was over 5 pounds, so I had to buy a bigger label. So with Poshmark, if it's over 5 pounds, every label you purchase, every pound over is $4.50. So I had to pay an extra $4.50 to ship these, but no big deal. Even after I paid the extra $4.50, it's still a profit of $40.61. I got these retail arbitrage. I bought them from a retail store. So you can do that, chat. If you didn't know that already, you can go to retail stores and buy stuff underpriced and still make a profit. All right. And I just used, because it's a Poshmark sale, you can use any priority mail box. So what I did was I used a large shipping box and I cut it down so it fits the shoes perfectly. So there's no movement in there. They just get shipped like that. Easy peasy. Do you ever forget to delete items? Occasionally I do, but typically like when something sells, I'll literally just grab it and ship it, or I grab it and take it down right away. Why a bigger label? Because it's over 5 pounds. So Poshmark labels are up to 5 pounds. If it's over the 5 pound mark, you can still ship on Poshmark, but every pound over 5 is $4.50. So yeah. Who's requesting to join? Jake, sorry, buddy. How do I X out of that? There you go. Sorry, buddy. Next up, we got some Mugsby jeans Poshmark sale. These were listed for 2 days. Mugsby jeans. I've never heard of this brand before, but there's the tag. I know it's probably pretty hard to see, but it's spelled M-U-G-S-Y. Mugsy. Did I say Mugsby? It's Mugsy. M-U-G-S-Y. Picked these up for $8.56. Sold them for $46. After fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $28.24. These sold really fast. Super duper fast. I just wanted your opinion. Drop it in the chat. I don't bring anybody in the mornings because I'm shipping. Can you go through where you list all your items? eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and we do also sell on Whatnot as well. Would eBay protect me if they say they didn't receive my items? Yes, as long as your item is scanned delivered, you're good to go. So that's only on Poshmark. Yeah, Poshmark does that label system. So if it's over 5 pounds, you have to buy a bigger label. No live thrift this morning. Nope, no live thrift. We decided not to do it. But we will be going thrifting tomorrow. We're filming a YouTube video tomorrow during the thrift. There we go. That one shipped. I did use this because it's a Poshmark sale, so I use these Tyvek envelopes because I get them for free, and you can use any Priority Mail envelope or packaging when you're shipping on Poshmark. How do you determine the price on a Coogi sweater? Love your content. It depends on the color. Really with Coogi sweaters, if it's like a very loud, vibrant color, what you'll do is you'll arbitrarily price it like $350, $400, like price around what other ones are selling for, but I always price for a little bit more and wait for that offer to come in. Have you ever met Buried before in person? No, I've never met him before in person. I'll let you know. I'll let you know how he smells. That's the first thing I'm gonna do is sniff him. No, I'm just kidding. No, I've never met him in person before. First up, next up, Todd Snyder. Todd Snyder's a really, really good brand. Todd Snyder, really good sales yesterday. Picked these up for $8.56. They sold for $50 after fees, shipping, cost of goods. Make $31.44. How do you get packages for free? So the packaging material, the USPS packaging material, go to USPS.com, and then you go to supplies, I believe it is, and then you filter for free supplies, and all of those supplies are free for you. And then you can order them for free and have them delivered to your door absolutely free. Ordered and delivered for free. These are also going to go into one of the free Tyvek envelopes. Again, use any post office supplies you want. Padded flat rates, flat rate packaging, regular packaging. You can use anything on Poshmark. They do not care. Update on pink hoodies. We're going to go probably on Friday to go get the pink hoodies done. And it'll probably take like a week for them to get absolutely done. Use auto posture, right? What percentage do you set it at? For what? For offers? Offers is 10%. Do you recycle boxes from items you buy elsewhere? Absolutely. I do that a lot for eBay sales. Is there a way to copy a listing from eBay and post on Facebook Marketplace? There is. I do that with List Perfectly. So what List Perfectly does is you can download your eBay listing to List Perfectly and then cross-list it to, I think it's like 11 platforms. And one of them is Facebook Marketplace. It's really easy to do. I have a link, Pam, in the pin post on Facebook that has my List Perfectly link in it. That's my link tree. And then if you go down, you use my code, I think it's just KWay Shop, you'll get 30% off your first month. Do you know about, I found a dress. No, I have no clue about that. I don't know many dress brands, to be honest. Where do you get the plastic bags you keep all your clothes in? Linktree link in my bio. If you go through the Linktree link in my bio, you can find it. See money. Who is that? Is that who I think it is? It is who I think it is. Yep. Linktree link in my bio. Amazon storefront. What's up, Mr. Trash to Cash? Next up, we got a Ralph Lauren shirt. This one literally just sold this morning. I paid $8 for this. It sold for $20. So after fee, shipping, cost of goods, I make $8. I paid $8, made $8, and it sold pretty quick too. So. Yeah, all the supplies I use on a regular basis, they're all linked there. I got thermal printers there. I got scales there. Anything you could want, I got linked there. All right, this is a Poshmark sale. So again, this is under £1. So most people would be like, "What are you shipping that in a Priority Mail? Isn't this Ground Advantage?" No, Poshmark is Priority Mail label, so you just slide this right in, and you're good to go. No weighing either, because you know it's under 5 pounds. Do you want some stuff, NASCAR hypebeast stuff, etc.? If not, it's going to Goodwill. Jake, if you hit me up on Instagram and you let me know what you have, I might run that stuff on Whatnot. I might be able to do consignment for that. Orange Blooded. Why no live thrift? We decided not to today because we got to pick up the kids early because we're going to go see Buried today. So, what's up, Blended? How do you combine items in one label on eBay? Good question. That's a really good question. So on eBay, when you combine an order, it's really annoying how they make you do this, by the way. So when you're going to your awaiting shipment tab, in the top left-hand corner, there's an actions button, and then there's little squares next to each one of your orders. You have to select the 2 squares that you want to combine, and then you hit the shipping, and then right at the top it says shipping. You're going to hit that, and you're going to hit purchase labels. Then it's going to bring you to a completely separate page. And on that page at the top, it's going to say combine. So let me show it to you guys. I can't show you the whole screen. I don't really care. These people's information aren't on there yet. Right here. So let's say I wanted to combine these two orders. I click these two orders right here. And then I would just go, whoop, not that tab. I would click this right here and I hit purchase shipping label. As soon as I hit purchase shipping label, it's going to move me to a new page. And at the top of that page, it'll say combine. It's really annoying how they make you do that, though. I don't know why they don't just combine orders automatically for you or ask you to combine orders. eBay, if you're listening, you need to make it easier for people to combine orders. I was brushing my teeth. What did you say about the 10% offers? So on Autoposture, I have Autoposture automatically send 10% on offers for me. It also relists for me. It sends offers. It shares on Poshmark. And it does that on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Facebook. Or eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari for me. It doesn't do it on Depop because I don't have a Depop. But yeah, for $35 a month, it does all that for me. Next up. I guess we'll start from the bottom. You guys want to see a crazy sale? Let's do the crazy sale first. I'm going to make a post about this. This is a Ralph Lauren shirt. It's a vintage Ralph Lauren polo shirt. It's got sailboats all throughout it. See that? See that pattern? If you want to see exactly what it looks like, it's on my eBay. You can see the sales, and I have the whole print on there. I paid $6 for this, and when I looked it up, there was only like one other sold, and it sold for like a crazy amount of money. So what I did was I listed this one super high. I listed it for $325. I paid $6 for it. I waited. It probably took close to a year to sell, but somebody came in today and bought this for $225. $6 into $225. Had to wait for the right buyer. It took a long time, but it finally sold for $225. So $6 into $225. After fees, shipping, and cost of goods, I probably netted around $175, maybe $180 on this. So let's go. That was an awesome sale. I am going to ship this. I know this is going to sound crazy, but I'm going to ship this padded flat rate because I do not want anything happening to this. So I'm going to pay a little bit more just to ship it in here, so I have a little bit extra protection on it. So that I'm going to go over like exact profit and everything. If you guys have seen my Instagram post over the last couple days, I think this will be a perfect piece to like show. I'll talk a little bit about where I got it. Obviously, you guys know what I paid for it, but I'll talk a little bit about that. And then my strategy behind the listing of this. This is an item, and I do this with a lot of items where I just list it and I wait for that right buyer to come by. And this is an example of that. So this is shipping for $8.30. Again, I could ship this Ground Advantage, but this is a little bit of a higher sale, so I want to make sure I protect it. So I'm going to do padded flat rate on this one. Shipping for $8.30. Good morning from Northeast Ohio. What's up, Bobby? Bobby's in the chat. All right, there we go. That one is shipped. This is a repeat buyer, so I'm almost positive I'm not going to have any issues with that person. So yeah, let's go. That was a good sale to wake up to. Next up, we got a Theory women's small cashmere sweater. Theory is the brand. I paid $8.56 for this, and it sold for $33.99 free shipping. This is definitely a Kayla pickup. Watching from Maryland. Yeah, let me know where you're watching from. Drop it in the chat. I always like seeing where people. I like seeing the people that are like not in the U.S. They're like, I'm watching from Antarctica. What the heck? They have reception out there? All right. This one's going to ship Ground Advantage because it's under a pound. It's going to go right into one of these. Ships for 7 ounces. Tennessee. What's up, Tennessee? Waffles from Wisconsin. Watching from Africa? No way. North Carolina. St. Louis, Georgia. What's up, Georgia? Hi from Antarctica. I knew somebody was going to do it. It's going to ship for $4.24. I knew somebody was going to do it. Watching from Virginia for detailed content. Let's go. All right, that one's shipped. North Carolina. Lots of sales yesterday. 17 orders. Sales are definitely picking up because we're listing more. See what happens when you list a lot? You sell a lot. It's just what happens. Orlando. What's up, Orlando? Yves Saint Laurent. It's not a great brand. people always see this and they're always like, pick it up, it's worth millions. Every time I'm in a thrift store. Just because it's a great brand like this does not mean it's going to sell for a crazy amount of money. I paid $5.34 for this. It sat for like 4 months and it finally got an offer at $25, and I took that offer at $25. So don't get too crazy about brands. Make sure you're looking up sales and all that other stuff. I paid $5.34. I knew this was going to sell for around 25 to 30. So do you know your profit from yesterday's sales? I don't yet because I'm still shipping. So I don't even know what I'm paying for labels. Until I pay for labels, I won't know what my profit is. Aren't you at Red, White, and Blue today? We decided not to go because we're going to go see Buried Treasure. So if any of you wanted to go see a live thrift today and you're really mad about it, I want you to DM Buried Treasure and say it's all your fault. And then we're going to go play chess later. I'll beat him in chess. He wants to play chess. I told him there's no way he's winning. Unless he's like a really good chess player and he's just like gaming me right now. He probably is. I bet you that's what he's doing. And that's the K-Way. I can't seem to sell new Attack Peter Millar flat front trousers. Price them right, they'll sell. They'll sell. These are going to ship for $4.24 right in this purple envelope. When eBay offers that you can send them offers, does it send an offer to watcher or those who viewed it? So eBay offer system is a little bit more detailed than that. It's not just people that are watching your item, or it's also people that are heavily browsing your item. So let's say somebody just looked at your item and they keep looking at it and they're looking over it. They're seeing if they want to buy it. eBay picks that up. There's probably a time limit. It's probably like 20 seconds or something like that. If the person stays on the page for 20 seconds, they're now eligible for an offer. I don't know how long that's open for. I think it's like an hour or 2 hours. So as long as you send an offer out within that period of time, they will receive it even though they don't watch your item. You should. Oh no, we're going to stream it. We're going to stream it. How much do y'all move A Gold for? Mac, I just sold a brand new at Tag One for $70 yesterday, I think. The pre-owned ones go for like 35 to 50, depending on the size. Somewhere around there. What days do you go thrifting? Normally Wednesdays we go thrifting. Once we get through our death pile or get halfway through our death pile, we'll start thrifting more often. But right now it's all focused on getting that death pile down because we're making really good sales while we're doing so. So we got to just keep listing. I have literally 500 items in my garage to list. So I need to focus on that first. Orvis doesn't sell. Remember, Trisha's not here, but Orvis doesn't sell. It does sell, but you have to pick it up for the right price. I paid $214 for this one. It's just like one of those khaki hiking shirts, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. Not a crazy sale, but I only paid $214. I sold it for $15 plus shipping. So that's like $10 profit. I'll take that with a $2 investment. It's going to ship for 9 ounces. Buried's on my ish list now. He's always on mine. He's always on mine. Answer our questions and give us info. No problem, Pam. Keep hearing people say death pile. What is that? Okay, so death pile is AKA, some people call it a profit pile. So it's basically a pile of clothes that I have in my garage waiting to be listed. It's just like a pile that's unlisted inventory. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All the positive vibes this morning. We don't even have one troll in here. This is great. I like this. I like you guys. You guys can hang out more often. All right, 9 ounces is what I said. So buyer paid $6.45 to ship this out. I'm only paying $5.04. So pretty much my fees are almost getting covered with the profit I'm making off of the label. Glad to catch your live. I think you meant live, but you said love. You're getting both here. Damn, we ain't shopping. I know, Dusty, we're not shopping today. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. You guys are all mad at me now. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Maybe we'll go on Friday. Maybe. We'll see. I'll take it. I'll take it too. Next up, Ralph Lauren doesn't sell. Remember that guy said Ralph Lauren doesn't sell. I think this is my third piece of Ralph Lauren that I'm shipping out today from yesterday's sales. So Ralph Lauren shirt, it's a size 2XL. It's a heavyweight flannel shirt. Not super heavyweight, but it's a heavier weight flannel shirt. Paid $7.13 for this. It sold for $24.99 plus shipping. It is going to be right at a pound, so it's going to go ground advantage. Just watch Ethan buying shoes. Oh, yeah, he's probably live right now, isn't he? Do you ever have any double sales for cross-posting? If I do, it's because I forgot to pull it off of the other platform. Pull up. I see your mug. Pull up. Yeah, it's because I forgot to pull it down. I've only had one instance where I sold something twice in the same hour. It rarely happens. It's so rare. So I wouldn't really worry about that. Your son is all alone at the thrift store. I'm sorry, Ethan. He'll be okay. He's a big boy. He's grown. He's got his own house now. Mercari, I forgot every time. What was it? What did you say? Mercari, I forget every time. What are you talking about, Dusty? What are you talking about? Buyer paid $7.85 to ship these out. We're only paying $6. Do you wash your items? Only time I wash items if they have stains or bad smells. Take it down now. Oh, yeah. Mercari is the one that you forget. Yeah, that's facts. Actually, I almost had a double sale this morning. It's for a pair of Adidas shorts. And I always check. So when I'm about to accept an offer on Poshmark, I'll always go to eBay just to make sure it's listed. And I went to eBay and it wasn't listed, so I just pulled down the listing. What brand scale do you use? It's linked in my pin post, Brian. Go to my pin post. It's a Dymo scale. The Dymo scale is the one I use. I've used it for forever, since the beginning, and I've never had an issue with it. I watch as much as I can. I'm a sponge right now. Appreciate you, Amy. Michelle Loves Lives. Appreciate you. Do you use promoted listings up for eBay? I promote everything at 5% now. It used to be 3%. I changed it to 5%. I don't suggest you guys do that. The only reason I do that is because I get a bunch of people going to my store for free information, which is completely fine. But I'm almost certain eBay sees it as if you guys click on my listing, you don't buy it, they're going to suppress my listing because that means there's something wrong with my listing. They're going to see it as a bunch of people are looking at my stuff, but it's not selling. So the way to offset that is just promote a little bit higher. That's my feeling, and that's my strategy behind that. Again, that doesn't really apply to you guys because you don't have, hundreds of people going to your store every day just to look at your listings and not buy anything. Just at Burlington, they had alien foam runners for $19. Oh, I saw those a couple weeks ago when I was at Burlington. I just popped in really quick and I saw those like fake foam runners. It's crazy that they're allowed to sell those, by the way, because those are 100% a knockoff. Next up, we got a Polo Ralph Lauren, another Polo Ralph Lauren piece. This is number 5 that sold yesterday. Remember, Polo Ralph Lauren doesn't sell people. Don't pick this up. Leave it for K-Way. He'll pick it up. Paid $7.13 for this. It sold for $21 plus shipping. It's just got a logo right here on the front, big logo. It's a good piece. Remember, Polo Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, so leave it all for me and Surf's Up Finds. We'll take all the Polo Ralph Lauren and we'll get rid of it for you. Don't worry about it. You find that you have niches on each platform? Not really. I list the same stuff across all my platforms, so I don't really have like specific things I list on Poshmark over eBay. The only thing I'll say is some of the hard goods I list on eBay, I don't list on Poshmark because I don't think they'll sell. For example, I'm going to start listing some trains here pretty soon. I don't think the trains will sell very well on Poshmark. There's not really a market for like trains. So appreciate the heart, me surfs. We're going to do a live, me and Surf's Up Finds, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube only. So make sure you're following us. Either one of us over there, you'll be able to watch both of our streams. Buyer paid $6.40 for shipping on this. I paid $4.88. Surfs, are you first place now, or is what's his face? Why can't I remember Felix first place? Can you buy a label where the buyer? Can you buy a label where the buyer has to cite for the item on eBay or Pirate? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. I buy my labels on eBay, and then you can also buy them on Pirate Ship if you want. Only level 27 on the team. I don't lose. That's exactly how I said it, by the way. I don't lose. Peloton leggings. We paid $6.96 for these. They sold for only $11 plus shipping. This is not a brand we're going to pick up anymore. If you go to places like Bells, these are in Bells now. So Peloton is kind of taking a massive hit. So we're probably going to skip all Peloton from here on out, unless it's Lululemon Peloton. Has to sign for it, I think is what they mean. Can you buy a label where the buyer has to sign for the item? Yes, you can. You can do them on both eBay and Pirate Ship. It's just signature required. That's what it's called. Signature required label. You have to pay a little bit extra. It's like $1 or $2 extra to get the buyer to pay for it. I only do that with really expensive items because that's the only time it's worth it. Because you want to make sure it gets in the buyer's hands. This one's going to ship for 7 ounces. Appreciate you clarifying that. You ship international. I ship through the eBay International Shipping Program, which means I ship it to eBay, an eBay headquarters, not the headquarters, but an eBay hub, and then eBay takes care of the shipping for me. So Buyer paid $645 to ship these. I'm only paying $424. But that's the easiest way to ship on eBay. It's eBay International Shipping Program. They take care of all that headache for you. I hate the sign ones because I'm never home when they sign. Yeah. I hate them too. I hate them as a mailman too. The people are never home, so you got to take them back. And the next day you get the little slip that says, please bring this back out. So you bring it back out, and then the person's not home again. So most of the time I would just sign for them. Just illegally sign for them and leave it in their mailbox. Do you have any Yeezy slides in size 13 for sale? I do not. I don't have any Yeezy slides. I actually gave away all my Yeezy slides on Whatnot. You guys should go bookmark Friday show, by the way. It's an all giveaway show. I haven't even started setting it up yet. And we're going to do a show on Saturday. Kayla doesn't even know that yet. We're doing a 50-item show on Saturday, too. You got to give the people what they want. These are Polo Ralph Lauren jeans. These were actually sitting in an old death pile of mine. Like, I found a random spot of clothes in my garage. So these were sitting in them. I don't know what I paid for them. I believe I paid like $7 or $8 for these. They did have some staining on the front. They're just Polo Ralph Lauren jeans. They still sell with staining on it. Autoposher sent an offer for $12.74, so the buyer accepted that. And they are going to be shipping. Buyer paid $14.90 to have these shipped. They live in Washington. So I'm going to ship these padded flat rate, and I'm going to make a little bit of money on shipping. So I'm just going to shove these in. This is Polo Ralph Lauren item number 6 that sold yesterday, by the way. Remember, Polo Ralph Lauren doesn't sell, so don't pick it up. Just leave it for me. But yeah, I don't know what I paid for these because they were sitting in a really old death pile. When I cleaned out my garage the other day, I found this little stack of clothes in a bag. I was like, where did this come from? We want Kayla. Posted vintage Jinko jeans and a starter Hornets pullover. Very little traffic on it. Any suggestions? Make sure you're using lots of keywords for those. Vintage, Y2K, all that stuff. But those are items that are going to sit for a little bit. You're not going to make instant sales on stuff like that, unless you do like an auction like Surf's Up did. I love running tally on Ralph Lauren. Pretty funny, yeah. Love the running tally, yeah, because that guy told me yesterday that they're not worth his time to list. They're not worth his time to list, but just Polo Ralph Lauren alone on this live, even if you don't count the $225 one, I think I probably made like $70 on Polo Ralph Lauren. I think that's worth my time. $70 in one day, Polo Ralph Lauren. This is an LL Bean, paid $801 for this. This actually sold, got returned, and it sold again for like twice as much money. Sold for $31. Just a plain LL Bean, brand new at tag. Saw that exchange on your Insta? Yeah. Thanks for all the info and the patience. No problem. What's up, Joel? This one got returned. Shipping out again. No worries. Sells once, it'll sell twice. That's my motto. Polo and LL Bean are my bread and butter. Facts. Polo, LL Bean, bread and butter. I love the bread and butter. People don't like bread and butter. Some people only like having a big steak every single day. But I like a little bit of bread and butter. That's what pays the bills. $4.88. Just doing Joel things. What are you doing? What are you finding out there, Joel? Is that what you mean? You're probably finding like Outlier and Arc'teryx like back to back, aren't you? I pass on some Polo. Do you pick up everything that's in good condition? Not everything. It's got to be good size, good pattern, and it's got to be right around that $5 price point. I'm new to reselling. Could you give me a few brands to look for? Actually, I can give you all the brands I sell every single day. You go to my eBay store. It's linked in my bio. You go to my eBay store. You go all the way down to the bottom, and you hit See All Items. It's going to pop up the eBay page like a normal eBay page. And then you can filter for sold listings, and you can see everything I sold for the last 90 days. All free information. Just scroll through there, take an hour, and just go through and look at all the items I'm selling, and that'll be a nice brands list for you. Does that include Polo Golf? Yes. If you pick it up at the right price, it'll be worth it. Polos are like, I picked Polos up for like $4 because they only sell for like $17.99 plus ship max. So be careful with those, unless they have like a big embroidery on the front. This is a Janu top, just a women's Janu, Jaanuu. Paid $747 for this. It sold for $20.21. Again, we're probably not going to pay too much for these anymore because they just don't move like crazy fast, and they're not a lot of profit. So yeah, How do you cross list? I use List Perfectly. I have a link in my bio. If you sign up for my link, you get 30% off your first month. How's reselling these days? Reselling is great. I sold 17 items just yesterday alone. I sold a pair of boots. It was cheaper to send ground than it was Priority Shoebox. I was stumped. So yeah, with that, you have to use your own box. You cannot use a Priority Mail box. It normally will be cheaper to just ship in a ship Ground Advantage. So just make sure you do not use that Priority Mail box and slap a Ground Advantage label on it, because then it'll get returned to you. Soon. Yeah, soon. Yeah, that's what Joel means. Joel is out there hauling out. How many items do you have on eBay? A little over 2,000 items currently listed. My eBay sales died in the last few days. Keep listing. Last couple months, my eBay sales were dead, but now they're starting to pick up because we're listing consistently. I listed 40 items yesterday. I listed 30 items on Monday. I'll list another 30 items probably today. So that right there is 100 items listed in the first 3 days this week. Last sale. Where's the can you find the packing paper? Oh, is it right? That's right here. Never mind. Last sale is Allen Edmond shoes. Pick these up in a bulk buy. These are the Fifth Avenue Allen Edmond shoes. Paid $8 for these. They sold for $55 plus shipping. Pick these up from the guy I keep doing bulk buys from. He has a bunch of Allen Edmonds, lots of Cole Haan stuff like that. So I just been picking them up for cheap and then listing them and selling them. Yes, that was with help. Yep, I got my wife helps me out, and then my mother-in-law also helps out too. How many do you list on weekends? So weekends are like sporadic. If I can get some listings up, I will, but I don't really push myself too hard to get stuff listed on the weekends. So yeah. This weekend I probably will get a little bit listed, but not a lot, because we do our Whatnot shows on Saturday, and that takes a lot of energy out of me to be able to do stuff on like Sunday. So yeah, and we're doing one on Friday this week too, all giveaway show. So make sure you're there. It's literally all giveaways. We're literally just giving stuff away on Whatnot. No auctions. We're literally just running giveaways. And I'll have that show and Saturday show set up on Friday. Both of those shows will be set up on Friday. All right, this one's going to ship Priority Mail for 3 pounds, $7.20. This person lives in Jacksonville, so they paid $11.35. I only have to pay $7.20. So if these people live close to you, you get really good rates through USPS. How long did it take you to build 2K items? I've been doing this for 5 years. I've had 2K items for the last about year. That is a Whatnot Friday and Saturday. Friday is at 9:30. Saturday is at 8:30. Both of those days, Friday and Saturday. Saturday is going to be mostly men's items, a couple women's, but mostly men's. And there we go. It's all done. It's all shipped. What are bulk buys? Going to a person's house or meeting up with a person and buying a lot of items all at once. I sold a pair of boots. It was cheaper to send. Oh, I already read that. I read that one. But yeah, Whatnot is this weekend, Friday and Saturday. Got my first return today. Do you refund the freight paid to the customer? It depends. If I give free shipping and free returns, I will return the shipping. So you have to look at what your settings were. If it wasn't free shipping and free returns, if it was free shipping and buyer pays returns, then buyer pays returns. I don't refund them for the label. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and head off. We got to get ready to pick up the kids here in a little bit and get some lunch and all that good stuff. I'll be live later tonight. You guys seem to like that consignment unboxing from yesterday. If you missed it, it's on YouTube or Facebook. You can go rewatch it at any time. We unboxed 2 full boxes of crazy inventory that'll all be on Whatnot, straight from a consigner. I'm going to unbox the last box tonight on live, so make sure you come out for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later tonight. Peace.